Like if I'm out with Michael Porter Jr., though, something that. All right, so how do y'all feel about the Celtics Raptors series? I mean, not Raptors. Why did I say Raptors? Heat series. Um, especially. Well, no. Let's just start there. How do y'all feel about that? So,
Um, when it comes to that series, I want the Celtics to win, but the Heat are like just like dismantling them, and I don't like it. Mainly, I don't like Jimmy Butler, but uh, I mean, like I said, they get a whole team of just like dog like players with that kind of mentality, and those are the people who are going to shine most in this this current NBA situation we have. So while it should be surprising, it's also not surprising seeing the types of success we've seen from different players and different things. But also, Brad Stevens was just outcoached last game from halftime adjustments. Uh, Eric Spoelstra is like known, like he's known, and he's a good coach. He's a good coach in all aspects, right? You can give him a team with three Hall of Famers, three all time, two all time great players, and one really good player for his generation. And then you can give him a team full of young people, give him a team full of hard headed people, Jimmy Butler. And like he's been successful pretty much through all of it, or gotten the most out of it. Not necessarily successful, but gotten the most out of what he could possibly do. So like so last game, it wasn't just up to the players, but like the halftime schemes. When it came out of halftime, the scheming and just like whatever that the halftime adjustments that are made were just better for the Heat than it was the Celtics. And you don't see Brad Stevens get out coached often or blatantly out coached often. I would say that, right? But also, I think Brad Stevens is a tad bit overrated when it comes to a coach. But but when you put him up against somebody with the experience and with the knowledge base of Eric Spoelstra, then like it kind of shows because Eric Spoelstra, no matter what you think about him, he's a he's consistently been a top four coach in the NBA, possibly since like 2008. So you know, it's been an interesting series for sure.
okay.
Yeah, they really just don't have any like a lot of answers for like I don't know grit and willpower of
I
like the Heat,
mean,
and then like
but like
surprisingly
they
really
did
good
get game
shooters.
three though.
You said what?
They were able to get game three though. I mean, granted, it apparently took dudes having an argument in the locker room after game two, which may or may not have involved people throwing chairs,
I love
probably.
it. I love it.
But
I loved it. Listen, I remember where I was. I remember where I was when Marcus Smart punched that or pushed that player or the guy on the court when he was at OSU, Oklahoma State. I
Oh
remember where
yeah.
I was because I've always been a Marcus Smart fan. Like literally since media day, what was that media day 2013? Yeah, for the Big 12, they said, "Hey, Marcus Smart, what do you think about Andrew Wiggins and him being, player of the year?" It's like before the season even started. He was like, "I mean, I'm gonna be player of the year. I don't care about him. He ain't played no games yet." Like he's I'm a big Marcus Smart fan though. Not a big fan of all the flopping, but just like his work ethic and just like what he does on the court, I'm a big fan of. And so when I hear stories of him going to the locker room and cussing people out and throwing things and whatever, I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's go. I like that. You know what I mean? It gets me hype. It gets me personally hype. So I'm all into it. But I also like I like the Celtics players a lot. Like I like Jalen Brown a lot. You don't hear about him much, like because he's on the team with just Jayson Tatum and the one-time Great White Hope Gordon Hayward, and it's he's on the team with these individuals, so you don't hear about him much. But like he's really good. Like he's really good, and he's dependable. You know what I mean? He's dependable. That mid-range jump shot transition, dependable. And him and Jason Tatum are a deadly combo. And they're only like 22, 23, both of them, which is nuts to me. So I really like the Celtics and what they bring to the table. It's just that there's always something said to where a majority of the dudes need to be motivated instead of already are motivated. You know what I mean? Like you said, it shouldn't matter if somebody like to cuss you out in the locker room or like throw things or whatever it is. That shouldn't, at this point, that shouldn't put you over the edge. What should put you over the edge, like mentality wise, is, oh, I'm here. I'm like the series before the NBA Finals. I'm here. That's what should. You know what I mean? But if Marcus Smart's able to rally the troops and knock some heads, hey, and if that works, hey, do y'all thing. What do I know? I hope it works. But if it definitely works, do y'all thing.
Look, I heard about that, and it's like with Game 3. I'm like, if they don't win Game 3, dudes are probably actually gonna get into a fight in the locker room. Like they're probably actually gonna fight each other. So that didn't happen. Good for them. Hayward came back and definitely helped them get that win.
It's not. It's hilarious that like you hear about the locker room, you hear about the Clippers locker room, and Paul George is like, let's keep our championship mentality for next year. And you hear about eye rolls, and you hear about people like disregarding what he's saying. But then like at Celtics locker room, you hear Marcus Smart just snatching wigs and cussing dudes out, and things being thrown, kind of stuff. I'm just like, and they won. I'm just like, I like that. I like that. But I like it when they won. I didn't like it when Jimmy Butler tried to do that, or didn't even try. Did do that, and he just like mentally broke his teammates. Like, that didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, you still took the growth of like two really good players. So like, I don't know. But I find it enjoyable. It's when it comes to winning, at least.
Who do y'all got coming out the East?
Celtics. I think I'm really just hoping. I'm going with hope. Celtics.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm shaky on this one. I got a feeling we about to have I've been thinking about this because it'd be hilarious. We're gonna have a Nuggets Heat matchup in the finals, and I can't wait. I can't wait for it.
I'm not sure it'll happen, but I'd love it.
Look, it would just be so confusing. Like, I'm definitely tuning in for all 7 games. Like, I think those would be some really funnish matchups, at least, like, the big battle. But, I don't know. I like the Heat on this one.
One thing, if that happened, the Nuggets are winning. If the Nuggets beat the Lakers, the Nuggets are winning. 2, I kind of just want the Lakers to get to the finals just so I can see Jayson Tatum dunk on LeBron again. Because
actually mean more.
Because Jayson Tatum, he ain't no hoe. You know what I mean? Like I want to see it again and then stir him down, but for some reason get a tech this time like he didn't last time. The fact that they just let it go and he bumped into him, I was like, hey, I like that. Just let it go. I'm like, okay. But then LeBron said, he like looked at him like, come on now, you better smack that man. That's what I'm saying. LeBron, passive aggressive. You know, he probably dropped 40 that game. You know what I mean? Like he didn't see this. Jayson dunked on him, bumped him with his chest, and LeBron probably scored the next 10 points. Like, he forgettable aggressive. Just like he might have scored 10 points. If he had knocked him out, we would have remembered. But he scored some points. He like, I'm gonna be on the all-time scoring list. That's how he went back at him. Like it's like, okay, dog, like, cool, I guess.
Self-control, bro.
I guess.